it goes. So I just want to let you know that I am recording. All right, and then there is the leave the session, and then for me, I see the end session for all. All right, a little further to the right of that, it shows me how many participants are here. So it looks like there's 5 people here. Welcome. There's a chat. So if I put things into the chat's there as well. There's a poll, and I asked a poll question yesterday. Oh yeah, and it's still there. So with sessions, once you ask the question, it stays there for your next session. So because I asked it in the first session, at the end of it, it asked me, do you want to continue this session at a later date? So I said yes. And when I rescheduled it, all of the content stayed here. So I didn't have to make my agenda again. I didn't have to make this poll again. It's still here from the last session. So this is really great, you guys. What we're in right now, it's called sessions. That's okay. So what's on the screen though is Gamma AI. So that's my screen share. That's just my Gamma site. All right, and then there's Q&A, there's notes, there's takeaways, and there's transcripts. So all of your sessions are transcribed for you. This is a really cool tool, you guys. We'll talk more about this at later rooms. So let's get into Gamma AI. All right, so I'm sharing my screen. Now I'm gonna go over and start with the presentation. Before I do that, what I'm gonna do is I am going to grab my invitation link and put it in the chat here. These referral links for Gamma AI, you guys, are so bomb. They get you so many points. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it into the chat. Oh, it's still there from yesterday. Oh, that's cool. All right, so it's still in the chat from yesterday, but so I put it in there again. Pretty awesome. Okay, so that's there. All right, let me go ahead and push this down. Okay, so I shared my referral link again. If you want to, you can grab that referral link and you can build with me at the same time. I'm going to go back to the Gamma page and we're going to get started. So this is how your Gamma homepage will look. These are all of the presentations and landing pages that I've created. I'm sure I can clear this up, but a lot of them are demo pages. This is a public page. This is an actual informational web page. I'm going to open this up so you can sort of have an idea of what we did yesterday, how it can look. So this is an informational web page, and this is how it looks in Gamma. I made this with just a few quick clicks. This is actually my daughter's page for her nonprofit, which is Restoration and Respite. This is one of her projects for her nonprofit. And I made this very quickly off of a couple of key phrases that she had. And it put together her program offerings, everything that she's doing. It's a very beautiful website. It flows nicely. It's got a nice movement to it. It's a single page informational site that she needed for her nonprofit. So this is sort of the quality that comes out of Gamma AI. All right, so that's the website. We talked about building this yesterday. Feel free to take a look at the replay, which is in the Balanced Entrepreneur community. Today, we're going to talk about building presentations. Yay, so excited. So if anybody has an idea for a presentation, you can put it there in the chat and I will grab it. If not, I will go ahead and create one on my own. Just a little overview, once again, of Gamma. This is your homepage. On the left-hand column, you have who this site belongs to. You can jump to certain things, right, when you're searching. You have templates, inspirations, themes, custom fonts. You can throw things into the trash. You can invite people to your workspace. So Gamma gives you the option of sharing your workspace with other people. And then you can use your affiliate link to invite people to use Gamma. So to do that, you simply click on how many credits you have, and then you go to refer a friend, and then each friend gives you 200 credits. You simply copy the referral link, which is different than inviting a teammate. So if you're inviting a teammate, let me see. Maybe you get credit for both. So I guess if you invite a teammate, no, it's not. So it says here, give 200 credits and earn 200 credits for each referral who signs up and joins your workspace. Oh, so maybe it's different. So you can invite a teammate or refer a friend and get 200 and they get 200. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't even pay attention to that. So that's a really great thing. So make sure that as we're sharing Gamma, you share your referral link. That way you can have more opportunity to create great content as well as the person you invite. So today we are going to be going over the presentation. Let me just go to the chat and see if anyone put what they wanted. Oh, okay, good. How to intermittent fast. Okay, great. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. Yolanda has put into the chat how to intermittent fast 16-8 protocol, how that is. So let me go ahead and put it in. And I'm not going to adjust anything. And you're going to be so surprised with what Gamma gives us. So to create a new project, you simply click on the create. So I am going to generate. So I'm going to simply provide a topic and let AI generate your first draft, right? So this is what I'm going to do. This is step 2, which is creating your presentation with a phrase. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's going to ask me what I want to create today. Yesterday, we talked about the web pages. Today, we'll be talking about presentations, and hopefully we'll get to documents. So I'm going to click on the presentation. I'm going to paste in what Yolanda wrote. And I'm simply going to allow it to generate an outline for me first. That's the first step. And you see, I put in just a simple phrase, and it knows what we're looking for. Benefits of intermittent fasting, explanation of the 16-8 protocol, how to prepare for the fast, tips, what to do during the eating window, potential drawbacks and considerations. So it created for me a simple outline that it will base its content off of. So if you're okay with this, this is like the first step in you being able to make adjustments with Gamma AI. So if you're fine with this, if it looks good, you can simply press continue, and it will use 40 of your coins to create your presentation. If you're not fine with this, you can click try again, which we're not going to try again, but maybe we will, but we won't because it's good content. Or you can simply erase, like you can cut stuff out and put new stuff in, right? So you can adjust the outline at this phase right here. It's very important because once you push continue, then you're stuck with those 40 points being gone, and you'll have to adjust the content once it's inside of the actual presentation. So I like this outline. We're not going to change anything. I'm going to simply press continue, and then it moves me to the second phase, which is picking a theme. So don't be alarmed. A lot of us are branded, and we have our brand colors. We have everything for our branding that can be adjusted. I showed you how to do it for your web page. I will show you how to do it again here. I won't spend as much time on it, but I will show you how to adjust your colors and how to adjust your fonts. So I am going to say surprise me because I like surprises. If you don't like surprises, you can simply scroll through here. They have some prepared templates and themes. You can pick something that resonates close to your brand, and then I'll show you how you can adjust it simply. So I'm actually not going to pick surprise. I'm going to pick this one, this terracotta. This is really cute. Okay, so I've picked this theme. It gives you a preview of how your theme's going to look, how the primary and secondary buttons look, how the layouts look. So I'm going to go ahead and press continue. So Gamma is preparing our information. It picks the photographs for you. Very nice, very high quality. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's okay. All right. Okay, so this is how it looks. So this is her presentation. So based on those simple, what was it, 6 words maybe? This is what it gave us. So it understood the assignment. And that's what I love about Gamma. And sometimes it understands too much of the assignment. But you have an opportunity here to make some adjustments as well. Who remembers, I like to build landing pages and sales pages. Getting all of these small icons in here is such a pain when you're building without AI. And I love the way the Gamma just sort of puts it there so effortlessly. Imagine trying to align these or even find them. So I love the way it really gets the job done. So this is a very nice presentation. We'll talk about how we can export it, how we can use it. You can add to this. So if you wanted to add another block, you can simply pick where you want to add another block, like you would adjust any web page, and you can add a blank card and start designing. So I'll just show you here. I'm going to add a blank card. You can pick the type of blank card you want. You can pick the card styling. Do you want to add an accent image? Do you want to change the accent image? Do you want to upload? You can upload a video, this is an image URL. You can do a web search. You can generate images with AI. We did that yesterday. That's pretty cool. You can search Upsplash for images. You can get GIFs from Giphy. And then you can just use the accent theme picture. So if you wanted to change one of the accent theme pictures, you can just do it here as well. You can pick a solid color or a gradient color. So there are so many options here for you to customize your presentation after it's completed. You can brand this to meet your needs. So I'm going to close this out. I'm not going to change anything right now. I'm going to show you how you can change the card color. So if you were thinking about making it your own brand, you can simply use this to change your brand colors. And I believe you can pick a custom brand color. Hold on. Can you do a custom? Oh yeah, so you can make a custom color. I think you can. Oh, maybe you can't. I thought I did though. Let me go back one more. So you should be able to change this color to something more customized. I'll have to look at that and play with it a little bit, but there should be a way for you to customize the color. Or else you can pick from the builder's colors. You can change the font. If you come to the right-hand column, you're going to see where you can adjust the card templates. It's going to show you the card templates and see if you want to rearrange them. You can adjust the text formatting. You can use call-out boxes, so you can add a call-out box. I love Notion. I love call-out boxes. So if you don't know what that is, I can just show you really quickly. It's like an informational block that you would put here. And then you would put something of importance, right? Use under physicians, recommendation. And it has the exclamation mark here. So it sort of draws people's attention to it, which is why they call it a call out box. So it's used for important details or things not to be, misunderstood. You would use a call out box. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Layout options. So there are different layout options that you can change to. Visual templates. What was this? Oh yeah. So visual templates, we talked a lot about these yesterday. So if you wanted to incorporate like an infographic, a nice little graph, if there's a timeline that you wanted to use for intermittent fasting, right? Like this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, 4, and 5. You can just slide it over to where you want to put it at, and you can have it there for visual clarity, right? So this is what we're going to do first. This is what we do second. All of the words in the blocks, you can adjust easily. There's nothing major to it. You just click on it and adjust it. There's no save button, so however you leave it is how it will be until you download it, until you export it. I'm going to remove this. All right, let me see, you can add images. So if you feel like you want to put an image here in this block, it's all drag and drop. So you can figure out what type of image you want to add. You can slide it over. It'll create your image box. Then you can put your URL here and your image will pop up. Or you can simply click here and upload an image from your laptop or desktop. Gamma AI is best used on your laptop or desktop. I'm just going to grab an image so you can see what they look like. The images look really, really nice here. Let me grab something. A lot of things. I don't know. I'm just going to grab. Oh, not that one. It's not mine. I'm going to grab some of my pictures from my Facebook. All right. All right. So I just put an image here. The images come out very, very clear. You can adjust the size of them. I'll show you how. You can simply drag and drop, or not drag, you can pull, expand. There you go. The images to adjust the size. I love how simple it is. So really, if you're not tech savvy, you don't have to be. You can't break it. Just click on something, drag and drop it. It's simple to fix. And because there's reverses, so you can reset the formatting very, very easily. If you don't want that, you can just reset it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of her. But this is how simple this is. You can insert videos. So you can embed a video. If there's a video about intermittent fasting, you can go ahead and say, okay, I want to, record or put my Vimeo video there. So you can simply grab your video and put it wherever you want. So you can create a whole new block for it, or you can just do this, right? And it'll make a block. Or you can add it to a block. So let me see. So this made a whole new block. Let me see if we can just add it to a block, what that looks like. So I'm going to grab my Vimeo video and I'm going to simply, I want to add the video here. So I just added it within the block. So it's so easy, you guys. This is probably the easiest builder I've ever used, and I haven't felt as intimidated, and I'm not tech savvy, and I haven't felt as intimidated with doing something wrong and not being able to fix it or understand it. I think they made the layout so simple, and it's truly a drag and drop builder. All right, so that's that. You can do that. It would be great to have a video here. Let me go ahead and get rid of this. All right, and you can do this. You can, what's the next step? Oh, embed apps and web pages. So if you have a web page, like we have Buy Me a Coffee. So if we wanted to embed our Buy Me a Coffee, we can simply grab it and we can, oh, maybe Buy Me a Coffee is not here. So if you wanted to embed a web page or application or your Google Drive, you would simply just go here. Let me just see what the integrations are for that. So you have web app, Google Drive, PDF files. So if you wanted to embed a PDF, you can do that. You just simply have to drag it. Maybe if you have like a Word doc that you wanted to give them, you can simply put it here. Let me see how that's going to look. I've never tried this one before. So let me just grab one of these PDFs. It's nerdy stuff. Let me grab one and just see what it's going to look like. Hold on. Oh, okay, it looks really nice. Oh, I sort of like this. I don't think I have ever, I don't think I've ever seen a web page or landing page that you can do this for. But this is really, really good. I love this. Wow. And then what happens? You can just click on it. Let me click on it and see. Oh, you can open it in a new tab. So they can download it or they can open it in a new tab. This is really cool. Okay. Learning something new. I love this. So if you have some information or an article that you want them to read, you can simply put it right inside as a PDF. I like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because that's somebody else's stuff. All right. And then you can also add buttons and forms. So let's see what it integrates with. You can add a button that you can click to any link. So if you want to connect your Stripe account, to your Gamma AI, you can simply get the link of the product that you're selling and attach it to here from your Stripe. And then after they pay, you can zap them somewhere to get the product. Airtable, Calendly, Typeform, and Jotform. A lot of people use these. Google Doc Forms, I use these a lot. And Tallyform. So it's so many integrations. This is wonderful, you guys. So let's see what a button would look like. Oh, I put it right here. So there's the button I put. So you can put the button on the side. You can put it in the middle. You can put it on the right hand line. And to adjust the button, you just simply type it. So easy, right? Oh my gosh, so nice. And then you can put the link. So the link for the button simply goes where it says paste a link, then hit enter. So I think it's cool how they give you like step-by-step what to do for people who are not tech savvy. To say paste the link and then hit enter, right? So the paste the link and then you hit enter and then this becomes, a button. It becomes clickable. All right. So this is creating your presentation using a short, simple phrase. I've showed you how to make adjustments and add some things using the applications in the right-hand column. And I love this. I did review yesterday, and I'll just review again how to edit the theme. So you can simply come up here and edit your theme for the entire page, or you can come down here and edit themes per blocks. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll show you. You mean right here? No, this is just a, okay. Yeah, so yeah, this is only to, if you want to present it in this tab or full screen. And presenting it means that I'm just going to show it to you. So I'll just do it now so you can see what that is. It's going to present it like a little movie. And it actually is timed, so I'll let it go through a couple of, it's taking forever. Maybe I need to do something. Hold on. Why is it not moving? Oh, it's doing something too long. I'm going to escape this. So this is just to present it. And I believe that I needed to do something different, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. But this is to present it here right away, which we're going to export it and present it. We're not going to do it here. All right, great, guys. So this is step 2. Showed you how to make the adjustments, how to edit your colors, how to edit your fonts. You can do it for the entire presentation, or you can do it per block. You can add things here in the left-hand column. You can use AI if you wanted to edit. So say you wanted to change some of the text here and you don't have your own, you can simply ask AI to do it. And I've never done that, so let's try it now, okay? Let's see. I'm sharing it, okay. And so click on a card and then type below using, oh, okay. So it's it's pretty much asking AI to fix it for you. So I think this takes up tokens. So I probably wouldn't do this. So, but I'm going to try it anyway. So maybe I want to italicize some keywords. Let me see what it does. This is cool. Oh. Let's see. Okay, I'll try italicize some keywords. Updated content. Okay, suggested and original. So you have the option of doing it. I'm trying to see if it uses tokens. I don't think it does. So what do you guys think? Italicize or no? I think not. Maybe. Mm-hmm. That's, oh my God. No. So this is cool. Wait, I want to see something now. Hold on. So it also says turn this into a haiku. Isn't that a poem? So what does that even mean? Let's see what that does. I didn't think they could do that. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let's try this. Let's try some things. Hold on. Format this into a tables. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so we don't like that. So go back to the original. Thank you. We'll keep it. All right, so AI, you play with that if you want to. It just will help you do things on your page. Some for better, some for not better. So I love the way this looks. This was a fantastic topic, Yolanda. This is so informational, right? I'm going to delete this box. I don't know how that got there. Okay, so let's move on to phase 3, which is creating documents. And we're going to do creating your document with a simple phrase, and then we're going to do some long form text as well. So let me go back to my home page. And I'm going to use, if anybody else has a phrase they'd like to use to create the document from, you can put it in the chat now, or else I'm going to just continue to use the same phrase. All right, I'll wait just a few seconds and then we'll move on to, let me just put my agenda up so I can see it. Yes, phase 3 is creating documents from long form text. And then from that, I'm going to show you how to create your presentation from the long form text as well. And then the last step is exporting your content. All right, so I don't see anything else in the chat, so I'm going to simply continue to use the intermittent fasting. So I'm going to copy this link from the chat again. I'm going to go back over to the Gamma, and we're going to get started creating a document from the simple phrase. And then, well, first what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my chat GPT and create some long form text on it. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm just creating it on my chat GPT. I know you can't see my screen, so give me 1 second and I'll be right back. I'm just asking it to create me 500 word informational blog for that phrase that Yolanda had. And welcome to the room, guys. Welcome, welcome Tasha. Welcome Minnie. Welcome Chantel. We are live in session. We are, and that's the link that's in the chat there. So feel free to click it. You can join us live. There'll be an option for you to leave your camera on or turn it off before you enter the session. Feel free to do either one. My camera is off. It's early over here on the West Coast, and I am so short. You do not want to be entertained with my early morning shenanigans. So you feel free to join. And there's a link at the top of the room, and it's an invitation to join the Balanced Entrepreneur community. It's a course creation community that's designed around creating the time and space for you to get your online courses done. A lot of people have tried and failed, but I'm here to walk you through step by step in your course creation journey. So what we're going to be starting on the 25th is a challenge, and it's going to be a longer challenge. Well, actually, it's not going to be called a challenge, but I'm going to start my program on the 25th. I haven't named it, you guys, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating our courses 1 module a week. So every week there'll be accountability and training and coaching on how to create your course, how to create the responsive content, the strategies to make your content, right? Because it's one thing just to talk about doing it, but I'm going to walk you through how to do things like this, how to create your slideshow presentation in Gamma AI, right? Using ChatGPT and Gamma AI, and then record your videos, right? So we'll go through these strategies for however long your courses are. I'm going to let you do a module a week. So if it takes you 4 weeks to complete your course, that's perfectly fine. If it takes you 6 weeks to complete it, that's perfectly fine. I'll hold these sessions every single week in my community. And it is a paid weekly subscription. So, we'll discuss all of that later. Right now, what we're doing, we are reviewing Gamma AI. We are looking at creating our presentations with long form and short form content. So, okay, I have the 500 words. So what I'm going to do, I am going to copy these 500 words. I am coming back to Gamma AI. I am going to go ahead and click my create button. This time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a text transformation, right? As you can see, I've been playing in here, working in here actually. So let me go ahead and delete what's in here. All right, so what I'm going to do, what it asks you to do, see, it's going to, for you, it's going to have some instructions here, right? So I have deleted my original instructions. Uh-oh, there's somebody's mic's open. Let me go ahead and mute it. I have deleted my, okay. I have deleted my original instructions because I don't want Gamma I do not want Gamma to put in their own words. So when I'm doing long form text, right? If I'm using an article or if it's a presenter's conversation for a course, I don't want Gamma to type in what they want, right? I want you to give me exactly what I'm putting inside of here. So I just simply asked it, do not add your own details, generate the presentation in English, use layouts and imagery to make your presentation stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and see what this says. Let me see. I'm going to see what's this one. So there are some pre-written instructions. Write for a curious audience of college students in a friendly conversational tone. You're the expert in this topic. So it's pre-prompting. This is a professional one. Write a professional, engaging tone with concise, persuasive language. If the notes are missing info, see, this is what I don't want it to do. So I'm going to take this part out. I don't want it to add rich details because we're creating content. Like for me, I create content for a course. So if it adds the rich detail, it's going to create the whole course in one presentation. So I'm simply going to take that part out and I'm going to, okay, I like that. I've got the 500 words. It goes up to 5,000. And I'm going to go ahead and generate. It's going to do the same as it did for the presentation. It's going to ask you to pick a theme. I'm going to go ahead and pick that same theme. Let's do this one. This is cute. All right. I'm going to go ahead and push continue. So it is going to use the words that I got from ChatGPT, which was just a 500-word informational blog. And it's going to create a document. It's a little different than the presentation. It's got less pictures in it, is what you'll notice. So it's got more words, less pictures. So that's what I found to be the difference between a document and the presentations and the spacing out of the actual content blocks. And the documents take more words. So this can take up to 5,000 words and the presentation could not.
So this could be like a, like get my free guide, you
Yep.
go through and then you can, for people to get the guide, they have to give you their email address. And then I mean, of course you let them know that. And so that's a way you can build your email list.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice. Left the picture out here. I don't know why.
Nice.
But yes, 500 words. What you want to do though with these, what I found in the documentation, because it does, it's AI, it will add in things. So for me as a course creator, I'm making documents instead of presentations because I want to use the long form text. So I have to go back and make sure it didn't add too much info, because it will give people my first lesson, second lesson, and third lesson, because it's designed to just give you expanded content. So I don't want it to do that. Even sometimes when I say not to do it or give it a negative prompt, it still will. So that's just a little flaw, but it's definitely faster than manually preparing all of these documents for your course. And again, you can change the theme. So let's change it to the white theme. It changes the theme for the entire page. All right, and then again, it has all of the features from the presentation. And you can make edits here. Go ahead, feel free to ask a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw some things in there that were wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I would go in and change those. But I mean, this is such a time saver.
Oh my gosh. What,
Yeah.
Yolanda? I'm trying to tell you, this is going to really push our course creation to the next level. So I'm super excited.
Originally, I created a website with it. And I haven't used it. I was just playing around with it, but it's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Yeah, this is definitely not for just playing around with. Use it. When I first saw it, I'm like, okay, it looks a little cheesy. It looks a little cheap, but no, it doesn't. It looks very high quality. It looks really nice. And when you start adding your buttons and customizing it for yourself, it's really a great thing. And you can share it. So let me get back to our agenda because I can get off topic. So the next part on our agenda, did we do the short form? Okay. So what we didn't do creating a document with a short phrase. So let me go to that. So that was using a long phrase. Now let me just grab that phrase that Yolanda had again, and I'm going to delete all of this. That's what ChatGPT gave me, the 500-word blog. I'm going to go back to Gamma, and I'm going to start over. So I'm going to create a document now with just a super short phrase. So I'm going to go to create new, transform text. Okay. I'm going to take this out of here. And I'm going to add back in for it to add in their rich detail. So I'm going to just use a short little phrase. And let's see what it does. This is 9 words. I'm going to keep it a light theme. I think I can see that a little bit better. I'm just going to keep it light. So now this is adding all of the details. So this is different than what ChatGPT gave, isn't it? Hello? Hello? Oh, it gives a sample meal. This is cool.
Look at that.
I don't know if it's right or not, but it's giving tons of content.
Because it's intermittent fasting, but it's giving breakfast. So yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Tweak it. You gotta tweak
Did it say breakfast? Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, it said 10 a.m. Oh, wait. But what's from 6 to 10? Is there time?
Dinner. So you could just tweak it.
I like it. I like this.
It's very nice.
So this is great. So you can create these documents like this from a short text, or you can create your own text with ChatGPT. But what the key takeaway here, you guys, is you have to adjust it to meet your persona and to be accurate, right? This is AI. So it will give you misinformation. It won't give you what you're teaching. So you want to make sure that you customize your content. And it's as easy as simply clicking on the word and removing it, right? You can take it, you can delete it, you can do all of the things. So, okay, the next step is to export. How do we get this off of this Gamma AI site and into somewhere where we can sell it? There's a couple different ways to export this information, and I'm going to show you how now. So you simply go to these three little dots here after you've made sure everything is perfect, how you want to present it. You may even want to do a couple, like a walkthrough of presenting it here in Gamma AI. So maybe go to each section, have your conversation ready, talk it through. That way you can make any changes before you export it. Because when you export it, then you can't make the adjustments to it. All right, so exporting, you can present here. We looked at presenting. I didn't like that. You can make a duplicate of the template. You can export it. And this page setup is something new. Let's see what this even is. Edit and share, present and import. Huh? Okay, that's just going to give you an overview of what it looks like, I think. All right, so to export it, you can export it as a PDF, or you can export it to PowerPoint directly. On PowerPoint, you can continue to make edits and adjustments. You can record your videos over your PowerPoint presentation, and you can do that for both of them. On this, you can invite others. You can share it publicly, which is pretty cool. So you can share it with a URL link. You can export it, and then you can embed this into another project that you're working on. All right, so let's look at exporting it to a PowerPoint presentation and how you can turn this into some engaging content by recording your video or audio over the PowerPoint.
That's interesting that they chose PowerPoint over Google Slides. Like, I guess it depends on the relationship they have with those companies or platforms. I don't know. Because, a lot of people don't use PowerPoint anymore.
Oh, I love PowerPoint, but I stopped using it when AI came. But I've only used, I never used Google Slides. So you're probably right. Yeah.
I love Google Slides. Anyway.
Okay, so what it did was it put it on my PowerPoint. And because it's a document, it's not a presentation, so there's no photos hardly, which is perfectly fine. You can adjust it here. You can dictate, do a voiceover per presentation here. You can record video here somewhere. Oh, right here. You can go to the recording studio in your PowerPoint and record your video here. This is really great. I love doing this.
We can't see what you're doing because that thing is still there saying your export is ready.
Okay, gotcha. Let me come back to you so I can show you where we're at. Okay, hold on. Got it. Okay, what is that for? Let me try to get back. Please push this down and come back to sessions. I'm going to switch the screen that I'm sharing. That's what it is. So hold on. Okay, it might not let me. Let me figure this out. How do I, hold on guys, be patient with me. It's a new device. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. Let me just try to do this and see if this does it. I know it doesn't like doing the whole screen, but can you see me now?
Okay, now we can see the PowerPoint. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, great. No, it's okay. Yesterday I tried sharing the whole screen and it gave me some kickback. It said, it's not recommended, blah, blah, blah. So nevertheless. All right, so as you're in PowerPoint, I've exported the document into PowerPoint. And of course, it's a document, so there are less pictures, but everything is here. You can make simple adjustments here in PowerPoint. You can, hold on. You can, wait a second, Russ. I don't know what this is, hold on. You can, oh, I'm in the studio, the recording studio. All right, let me go back home. Okay, here we go. So in PowerPoint, you can do so many things. So we're not going to go into great detail. I'm just going to give an overview of how you can turn this into engaging content from PowerPoint. You can dictate or talk over each presentation at a time. You can record by simply going into the recording studio. All right, so that's where we were at in the recording studio. So you see me, let me turn my camera off. If I can find it. So you can go into the recording studio in PowerPoint. You can have your presentation notes. So you can do all of this right here in PowerPoint. So if you guys are wondering how to record, because we'll be doing a lot of video recording, PowerPoint is a great way to record videos for, you know, a very low ticket. It's very, very cheap. I'm not sure how much it costs to have PowerPoint, but it's not that expensive. It's not like a recording studio, but you can still record your video. And if you don't want to be on video, you can simply record your audio right here in PowerPoint, and you can export it. Right, so you can save it, show it, you can export it. Okie dokie. So now that you guys have seen this, let's go back to Gamma and let's talk about exporting it as a PDF. So this is probably the more traditional way of people exporting their files, exporting it as a PDF. And you can simply take that PDF and record your video over it, record your voice over it on pretty much any platform. You can use Canva to record in their recording studio. You can use, I'll use Vid.io to record in their recording studio. So you can pretty much take this presentation or this PDF and do what you want to with it. So you can take it, you can share it as is, you can record audio over it, and then we'll talk about how to use this as a portion of your course. And that will happen in the section when we start creating our course next week. So that is it. It is 9 o'clock. It has been an hour and I am ready for some coffee, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and come back to sessions. I'm going to stop my screen share. I am going to probably, hold on, let me see. There's a poll in the poll section. So what I want to do, I want to direct people to that poll. So I would love for you to go to the poll and vote on the poll. And welcome Regina, welcome Danielle, welcome to the live, welcome ladies. Thank you so much for joining us. Please, if you can complete the poll, it's a simple poll. I made it yesterday, but I would love if you can just at least let me know that you can find it and if it's still working. It'd be great to know.
I see the poll, Sherry, but I don't see how to vote.
Oh, you don't? Oh, you know what? Maybe it was only for yesterday.
Probably, yeah, because it's the same thing.
Oh, let me do another one. Hold on.
Oh, I think it's really cool. You could reduce your voice background.
What'd you say?
You could reduce your noise. Like if you have a noisy background, it has it where it can use the noise in the background when you come on night.
Oh, really?
And I found out on the phone.
Okay, so I submitted a poll question. Oh, it comes in the middle of the screen. That's so cool. Oh my God, I like that. Okay. That's awesome, you guys. This is a great, great tool. It's great for meetings. So much more interactive than Zoom. It's so much more festive. All right, so thank you for voting on my poll. Thank you, guys. Thank you for spending the day with me today. I'm not sure where Giovanni is or if he's having his room or not. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and close out the recording. I'm going to close out the session.